What's up, beatmakers, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is certainly one that I've been wanting to cover for a while, and that is the fact that over the past year we have seen beatmakers who are very successful in their niche or their trade jumping from Beatstars to Soundy. Now, when it comes to the jump, we really want to discuss why this has actually been happening and why myself have also taken the jump from Beatstars to Soundy. Now, the quick disclaimer is I have not just jump shipped as in completely ditched Beatstars. Obviously, we know Beatstars is the biggest marketplace for beats in the world. They are the majority share of the market. Obviously, you're going to be very benefited as a producer to have your beats on Beatstars, and I've got the utmost respect for Beatstars, and I love a lot of things that Beatstars do. So this is not one of them ripping into Beatstars for company, what it's all about, the establishment, blah, 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 blah. No, this is not a conspiracy channel. Obviously, Beatstars is a great platform, but maybe it's just a bit of food for thought for you in this video if you're wondering how you can better your beat store and get more conversions for your traffic that you're getting to your beat store, which is where Soundy comes into the equation. Now, I've done videos in the past on Soundy, yes, we have discussed it in detail, but there is one fundamental reason which I feel is the reason why a lot of beat makers may prefer Soundy over Beatstars, and a lot of the time it just comes down to one feature, but one feature which makes a massive difference. So get your comments in below if you've got any questions regarding beat setting. I'll be happy to answer. But let's deep dive into this topic about Soundy versus Beatstars, why people are making the jump. So I can only ever speak for myself as a beat seller, so I'm going to explain to you the reason why I have decided to jump ship to Soundy in terms of my own beat store. Now, what I mean by jumping ship is I decided at the start of this year to change the beat store that I was using my platform. Now, for a lot of you who are Beatstars users, that would be the Beatstars Pro page. It's great, it's a great service, great feature, and obviously when I first started sending beats a couple years ago, when I got the Beatstars Pro page, it was a massive step up in the game because you have your own website as a beat seller where you can drive traffic, and you know when you're driving people to that beat store, they're only going to listen to your beats, and that is fantastic. It's really cool, and the only limitations though that come with that is the limited features on the Pro page, and probably the only quarrel that I've got with Beatstars and really frustrates me about them is the fact that they have not optimized the Pro page over the past couple years, which has meant there's been a little bit of a gap in the beat selling market for a very efficient version of the Pro page which is e-commerce friendly. Now, by e-commerce friendly, I mean when you go onto Amazon, you leave something in your basket. Next thing you know, you're getting an email saying you left something in your basket, knowing about bulk deals, countdown banners, all them features which one other beat store now provides in the form of a Pro page, and that is Soundy. Soundy's Pro page, I've got it right up in front of me right here because I think the best thing to do is just show you. Now, if we look at the Soundy Pro page and then we look at the Beatstars Pro page, there isn't a huge amount of difference, but it's the attention in the detail which makes one so much better than the other. Now, if we look at the Beatstars Pro page, we know what it's all about. Like I'm sure most of you watching this video know, it's very clean, it's laid out, and it's a familiar site. And you know, it's integratable, it's okay. You got contact form down the bottom here, you can add pages for your YouTube channel, you got your services on here, you got sound kits and information, which again is always handy to have on a Beatstars Pro page, and of course the beats. Now, when it comes to the Soundy Pro page though, there is a lot of things here which I love so much more. Now, the first thing we got here is obviously we've got so much more control over the home page. This is stuff that you can type in. This amazing thing to get people to subscribe for exclusive offers, an email capture right at the top that you can integrate in. That is fantastic. And then obviously you've got your beats here, but everything here is a lot more controllable in terms of editing. So for example, here I decided to have my browse beats at the top. So this is the latest beats that I've uploaded down. And then you've got the pricing. And then after that, you've got beats by popularity and latest beats, which I think is just another cool feature because you can kind of like start to push the beats which do well on your channel to your website traffic, which means the beats that sell well might sell even better. But that isn't even the cool feature. The cool feature actually comes over here in the corner. Now, the first feature I want to show you is the countdown banner. I'm just going to do an example here. So this is a countdown banner which will appear on my page. So what I'm going to do is at the moment I am running a buy one get one free on non-exclusive licenses, and what I'm going to do is just have a no action, and then option, it's going to be a no enable countdown. And as you can see here, we now have a pop-up banner in the top of our page which we will just click publish on, And now on my Beats store, everyone who goes to my Beats store knows there's a buy one get one free. And as we all know, and I always stress on this channel, when you incentivize with bulk deals and discounts, you're more likely to get more sales than maybe if you did not encourage this sort of discount. So with that up, that's just one feature which is really cool about the Soundy Pro page. The next thing is in the abandoned carts. The Beatstars Pro page really just does not have this feature or carts created, so you can really see what is going on. And the most beautiful thing is, I'm not going to click on it because I don't want to divulge anyone's emails, but you can have a look at abandoned carts, and if someone along the way when visiting this Soundy Pro page has put in their contact information, you can reach out to them when they've abandoned cart, either personally, or you can set up a Zapier account which automatically does that for you, meaning that you have a chance to get back abandoned carts and convert them into customers again, kind of like you see on eBay, like you see on Amazon, where if you leave something in your cart, maybe a discount offer will pop up, or maybe you'll get a reminder after a couple of days that you left something in there. And I think as a percentage, it's about a 47% abandonment rate, and there's just so many other really cool information you see in it. But I'd actually think on the whole, I probably save, I'm trying to look for the recovery rate. Here we go. So 29% of people who abandon carts, I recover. So that's 29% more sales that I get than on Beatstars if we had the same amount of abandoned carts, showing that this actually converts a lot better than Beatstars. Now, credit where it's due. Heat Daily is someone who's been really pushing out the Soundy Pro page in the past couple of years. And so if you subscribe to the channel, you'll know all about it. But sometimes I feel like I just want to not really endorse this, but show you that this does actually work. And if you are a bit frustrated thinking that if you're looking at your website traffic for your Beatstars Pro page, you're not getting as many sales as you feel you should for the traffic, well, you can look at all the data on Soundy, and I can in confidence say, because you know I don't like to push stuff which doesn't work on this YouTube channel, this does work. Now, again, this isn't saying you should just jump over to Soundy completely. Obviously, you should definitely stay on Beatstars, as I say. And I feel like one thing which would really change the game for Beatstars is if they had these same features, it would be game over. But I feel like where Beatstars have gone wrong over the past couple of years, and now I've recently read this book. Shut up. Yes, I read. And in this book, it talks about the importance of having competitors in the market. If you're just one big fish in a pond by yourself and you don't have any direct competition, that does not encourage companies to innovate, to expand, or to encourage new features. And I feel like Beatstars has been a victim of this over the past couple of years. Yes, they rolled out the subscription thing. Beatstars Publishing is great and all, but I feel like there's so much more that Beatstars could expand, and the Pro page is one of the things which I really think could be beneficial to them and put them in a whole other tier by themselves. Will it happen over the next couple of years? Don't know. It might do, might not. They're focusing a lot on publishing at the moment and all of the exciting competitions they do, so I wouldn't hold your breath. Now, the other thing as well is if you are going to be on both, that is another annual subscription you've got to pay. I pay annually because you save a little bit of money. And Soundy, you do get the odd marketplace sale on there as well, so it is kind of worth it. But if you're someone who drives a lot of traffic to your Beat store, and it definitely is more beneficial to have a website which converts better. And this is why some beat makers who get most of their traffic from actual YouTube channels and direct traffic rather than just relying on the Beatstars marketplace have jumped ship to Soundy, because they'll be making more money now for being on Soundy as a beat seller. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of this. Drop your comments below. Like and subscribe as well if you made this far, because you clearly enjoyed this video. And other than that, guys, keep making music, and I'll see you in the next video.